Hello, my name is Christian Lee. I'm here for Earworm Digital, and we're here with
me.
Hey, it's a me, yo.
It's a me.
And Mikey, how you doing today?
I'm chilling, man. Thanks for coming to my abode.
Yeah, thanks for having us. This place is sick. Like you got a Lego set.
I had to feel like a 5-year-old. Look at my Legos.
Which Lego set is that?
Dude. Oh my god. Okay, so in quarantine, I basically went on a binge of buying Lego sets I liked growing up that I just couldn't afford. Yeah. But I still can't afford them now because they're really expensive. So I bought the Chinese knockoff version.
You can't even tell. Wow.
You can't even tell. There's this company called Lepin that just like mimics expensive Lego sets, but for like $30.
That's a pretty good deal. So wait, which set is this though?
That's my quarantine. I forget. It's just like building and then like green building. I think this one's a cafe. I just really like them growing up. Oh, yeah. But they're always way too expensive for a 10-year-old.
Sure. I know, like what 10-year-old could afford like at least $50 Lego set? That's a lot of money. But yeah, we're doing great today. Unfortunately, it's raining in LA, but it's nice and bright in here.
Rain in LA.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's get down to the meat and potatoes. I'm also saying that because I am kind of hungry, but
it's a mess.
You've released you stopped dropping music for a little bit, but now like you're back better than ever. You dropped a few singles, and a lot of them good. Like Moon Sand was great, and then we and the camera person were really listening to Slugger.
Let's go.
I've been having that on rotation since I've listened, and all of them are good. Like all the 4 singles you dropped are good, but all of them they also feel like they sound all different, different vibes for each one. And I'm wondering though, like for Slugger especially, it kind of gives me like flashbacks to kind of like middle school vibes, kind of like emo like punk. And I'm wondering like what inspired you to make the song like that.
It's literally that. Like I remember making the demo, and the demo name was Warped Tour ass type beat. And I was just trying to make something that sounded like Rise Against.
Yeah.
Just like sucked me back to 8th grade. Ayo, pause. Sucked me back to 8th grade. Yeah, like I'm very sporadic when it comes to making music. So the genre is super fluid.
Yeah, because I mean, from Faces to from Welcome to the Witching Hour, like all of it sounds like pretty different, which is nice. But I think my favorite song overall, obviously outside of Was It Something I Said, banger,
Well, thank you.
Even Spotify's like, this is an essential indie song, which is funny.
They've been blessing me with that.
Yeah, with that nice. Song. But my favorite is the one you did with Marinelli, Mazda 5.
Fuck yeah.
Such a fun song. And music video is so fun too.
Thanks, man. But
like, what inspired that song too?
Dude, that song was inspired
by an actual Mazda 5?
By an actual... So we originally wrote the song Mazda 3, because I had a Mazda 3.
Okay.
But David kept singing Mazda 5. And then I had no idea what a Mazda 5 was, and I Googled it. And it's just like a goofy minivan. I was like, this is perfect. We're just doing Mazda 5. But I wanted to write an ode to my car. Because like a couple months before... No, like half a year before making that song, my car got crushed by a tree. Oh
yeah, I did see a photo of that. That was crazy.
It's a nightmare.
Yeah.
It crushed. I lived in a house with 5 people.
Before.
All of our cars got crushed.
Really?
Literally all.
That's
of them.
Insane.
This big tree. It drizzled in LA like this. And yeah, it just came down and crushed every car.
Dude, it's great. Mother Earth planned an attack on you guys. That's crazy.
Just telling me to get a new car.
Yeah. And did you end up getting a new car? Insurance hooked you up fast?
I got another Mazda 3.
Could you get the Mazda 5?
Nah.
No, that's fair.
Way too fancy. No, they're actually way less fancy.
I know, it's just like a minivan. I mean, I guess that's great to bring you and the 5 of your roommates at the time. That would have been good.
Oh, damn. But yeah, that was a weird time. I had to commemorate it with the song.
But I've seen like a lot of your music videos too. Like some of them, like MyKey, the artist who lived up to name, great animation, and then some of them it just seems like you're just having fun with your friends, And like for all your music videos, the treatment, do you do it yourself or who gives you some inspiration?
Dude, yeah, I've most of the music videos are me just kind of doing everything myself, and then more recently, I have 2 homies, and at the time I lived with both of them. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let them do their own thing. So I had my buddy Axel direct and make the treatment, and do all that.
Great
and then
photography.
I had my buddy Khan also do the same thing. And he had never directed, so I was like, I'm giving you the challenge of just doing the whole 9 yards. And that was super fun.
That's cool. And wait, now that it just came to me, is this like your first like in-person like interview?
Dude, literally, I've had one other one. Wow. Which is actually kind of crazy, with my other homie Chris.
Oh, okay.
Who we did it at this table.
Really? Wow. Dang, I'm in great company then.
A bit of deja vu.
Christian, yeah. Dang, wow. Yeah. That's blowing my mind right now.
Shout out Chris.
Yeah, shout out to Chris. And let's talk about, because you've been making music for a while too, and I assume, you've been making music since like you were younger as a kid and everything too.
Oh yeah.
Like, what were some like inspirations growing up, or like which artists like inspired your music?
Dude, it was so many different like corners, because like the middle school wave of the Warped Tour scene and just the radio rock and stuff. Like I went in and out of like rock bands with my homies, but at the same time I was working at a bluegrass recording studio, so it was a lot of old time and that whole scene. And those were kind of the two vibes.
Yeah, I think I heard in an interview with like your mom like originally wanted you guys to take you to a blues concert, but ended up being bluegrass, right?
Yup.
Yeah, that's funny.
Dude, yeah, so much happened from that day.
From that day?
Like I learned an entire genre of music and then joined a band.
Yeah, the Flower.
Oh my God, yeah, the Flower Hill String Band.
That was crazy.
TM, shout out.
But we've been vibing. I'm feeling a little bit loopy because I am a little famished, and I think you're a little bit wired from the coffee. But
Well, yeah, we need to get food after this.
But like, this is our first time meeting, but I feel like we're clicking really well. I'm just wondering, do you think we could be friends?
Dude, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
We already bought, yeah.
Put it there. Put it there, pal. Thank you.
I thought you were about to do the left hand thing.
I was, and I'm like, wait, I'm kind of right-handed. I'm like, maybe it's better if I do it right, Thank you.
Boom.
But have you ever seen any of my interviews before?
No, dude, I've heard from all my homies and I haven't seen any of them.
Well, you're about to experience this live because now that you're a friend, I have gifts for you. It's one of my love languages.
Oh my God.
And first one, to commemorate one of my new recent favorite songs from you, I got you some Moon Sand. You could do with that what you will.
Moon Sand?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I've never actually touched a moon sand.
Well, now you can.
Shit. We're gonna hella... You trying to play later?
Yeah, maybe. I'm down.
Shit. I'm gonna call my mom.
Yeah, ask her if she can set up a play date.
Let's go.
And then another one I heard, this is one of your favorite candies. I got you some red vines.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, showing the camera that.
Damn. I have a weird history with the red vines.
You want to go a little bit more into... You want to go a little bit more deep into that? What's the weird history?
I've kind of just had a running joke that I'm obsessed with the red vines forever. And I don't know why. They're like really bad.
Yeah.
But in high school, I made a theme song for red vines. And I gave it to them. And they were so not amused. Like I bombarded with them with emails. And they were like, this is cool, thanks.
Okay, thanks. But like, let's go back to high school a little bit too, because I heard, is it true during high school in your French class, they played a video of you doing Jimi Hendrix?
Oh no. Yeah. Yes.
So how did that happen?
Dude.
It seems just kind of like out of pocket, like just random.
So it's funny, Axel, who I lived with up until last year, we had a French class together.
Oh, so you've known him a long time then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Axel and Khan have both known since the high school days.
Wow.
And yeah, we were in French class together. We shot. It was funny, at the time he was doing like a similar interview, like idea, but more performance based. Like you'd perform and then like ask a bunch of questions. And we were just chilling one day, and he came up with the idea, and we just shot the video, and then like a couple days later, I come into French class, and our French teacher has a TV pulled out, and he's like playing the fucking video. And I was like, oh, that's great. Everyone's looking at me. That's awesome.
But to commemorate that, we got you a... Where is it?
Dude.
We got you a Jimi Hendrix live
shit.
vinyl. Live at the
Bro,
Monterey.
That's fucking nuts. Damn. Wait, thanks for getting me all this
You're
shit.
welcome.
That's so sick. Shout out Jimi Hendrix.
And so we talked about like when your mom took you to, you know, the bluegrass concert, and I wanted to give you an ode to the first concert you ever went to, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh my god. This is the greatest album ever.
You think so?
Dude, yeah, this is literally the greatest
Borderline.
album. I was talking to David about this yesterday because he wants to make some like Bruce Springsteen ass sounding music. And I was like, if we ever do a photo shoot, it has to be the Born to Run cover. Because this man, they just look like boys.
They do.
They're just chilling. Dude, oh my god, thank you. This is actually my favorite album. Oh my god.
Wow.
That's so fucking cool.
The Marinelli to Jack Antonoff pipeline continues. That's funny.
Dude. Bleachers 2.0. We're coming for their vibe.
But that's not all, because you did talk about some Vans Warped Tour era shit. And, you know, from being from San Diego, I thought I'd give you a gift too, and it's Blink.
Holy shit.
The greatest hits.
Dude, you have quadrupled my vinyl collection, which is at 0. Holy shit. I've never listened to an entire Blink-182 record.
Well, luckily, you don't have to, because this is the greatest hits.
Insane. That's so fucking cool, dude. Thank you.
Welcome.
Oh my god.
And last but not least, there's one more.
God.
And I heard you're a fan of this person in the band, and it's the Black Keys.
No fucking
This is
way.
their debut album, too.
Whoa.
Big come up. And you just got a big come up, too, with all these records.
Dude,
and the Moon Sanders.
me as fuck right now. Dude, that's so cool. Yeah, I don't know much about the Black Keys other than, you know, just like the hits that they played on the radio relentlessly growing up. But homie Dan Arbach, like 5 or 6 years ago, my buddy Ely showed me his solo project, and it just felt like everything I wanted to make. It's super rocky, but at the same time, it's just acoustic guitar, and he's just making like folk songs, and that combo is super cool.
Because I remember from your debut album, too, it was a little bit more like, you know, folkish, more like singer-songwriter, too. And
Super singer-songwriter.
I try to get you his album, but, like, that's hard. It's very hard to vinyl to find.
I'm sure he's so just like, oh my god. I totally ripped off so many of the songs on that record.
It made sense, too, and I think you did a cover maybe like a month ago of one of his songs, too.
Dude, yep.
Yeah.
Fully stealing his swag.
And let's see. Oh, you know what? So, would you say, you know, your friends, would you also say they're fans of your music too?
Huh?
Your friends, would you say they're fans of your music as well?
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Our little group of buddies, ecosystem, just people who are making stuff, we're very much fans of each other's music. It's insane that everyone's making what they're making. Mm-hmm. It's like very collaborative, very supportive. It's really cool.
I'm glad, because we actually do have some of your fans/friends ask you questions.
Hey, yo.
All right. First one is from Jade, and she asks, what's the dumbest thing you've built for a music video?
Man. I think I know what she's up to. So, in quarantine, I tasked Khan to direct the Sweet Tooth music video. Yeah. And for it, we were going to green screen a giant rocket. Mm-hmm. And I don't know why I didn't think of this beforehand. We could have just made it like this big. Yeah. It could have been a tiny rocket.
Scale, yeah.
But no, we made a 10-foot rocket. A really big rocket. Uh-huh. And it took a week. It was paper mache. It was fucking massive. We painted it and everything. It was like a very intensive process. And the day we finished, we had a homie staying with us at the house. Uh-huh. He comes down the stairs and he's like, "Can I see the rocket?" He walks in, he looks at it. He's like, "That shit looks racist as hell."
What? All right, good thing we have an image of it. That'd be crazy. Wow.
Unfortunately, there is an image of it, but it's not great to have on my phone.
Yeah.
It also just looked really phallic.
Oh, I mean.
And 10 feet. It was hard to practically use.
That makes sense because I've seen a music video. I'm like, I don't remember a rocket in it at all.
Yeah. I made another one. It's like much smaller.
Yeah. Because I think I would have noticed it was like a 10-foot one. You know?
That was a nightmare.
And then another one too. It's from Wallice, and coincidentally, you do have a figure from one of the music videos you have on there, but she has a completely different music video. And it was like, what would you name your character in the Hey Michael music video?
My character.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who I was.
You were just the guy playing keys.
I was a guy playing keys.
And then you got like stabbed to death.
And then she stabbed me and everyone else.
Yeah.
Which that was weirdly the most triggering thing I've ever been through.
Really?
Just being
with the fake knife?
stabbed.
Yeah.
That was so strange. I was like the preppy boy with the sweater. I don't know. I feel like Duke. What's like a posh
Duke
name?
is one. Not Caleb.
Side note: we shot that at our house.
Oh really? Oh, at your old house.
Yeah.
Oh okay. Oh, so you guys had a pool?
We had a pool, and because Cal was the only person who I think had ever really been in that pool. We never used the pool.
Cal was the only one that's been in the pool.
Was forcibly pushed into the pool.
That is funny. Oh my gosh, yeah. Man, what that could have been a super band if that existed.
Low key, we could. Wait, yeah. Who else was in?
It was Cal,
Colin
David,
drums.
you, and Wallice, and maybe it was someone else on drums. I think, or maybe it was Cal on drums. I can't remember.
Was Caleb in it?
No, Caleb wasn't in it.
Caleb wasn't in it?
Or he wasn't in the band. He could have
True.
been in the music video.
Well, super group. We'll get the band together.
Yeah, bring back the band together. And then last but not least, it was someone else in that music video, and it's David Baronelli.
David Baronelli.
And they asked if you've ever died.
Oh, man.
So when he told me that, I was very curious. Like, can you give me some more context?
Have you ever died?
Yeah. And is he just talking about the music video, or is there something else?
Well, I guess in that music video, we get stabbed to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think he's referring to... I had a thing growing up that there wasn't really a name for it, but the doctor referred to it as vocal cord spasms, where the first time I had it happen, what's it called? I passed out, and we found out it was my lymph nodes like ballooning up and just suffocating me. That was from that.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Wow, what a great question.
Shout out playing rec soccer growing up.
Rec soccer.
I still have no idea what I was allergic to.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so it was an allergic reaction.
We think so. We just have no idea. It would just happen occasionally.
It hasn't happened like recently at all, right?
No, it's been a while.
That's good.
I know, knocking on wood.
And now that we got all the fan questions out of the way, I'm going to ask you some questions that I feel like only your real friends would know.
Oh shit! Okay.
And first one is, you've been in the music industry a long time. Would you say you've had like your pulse on the music industry for a while?
I've got my pulse on the music industry.
That's good.
I don't really know much about the music industry.
But you know a lot about Pulse though, right?
Whoa. Shit. I do. I know a thing or two about Pulse.
So tell me a little bit about that.
Oh my God. So when I was 11 or 12, maybe early middle school, elementary school? Middle school. I joined, back home, there was a music school called Bach to Rock.
Oh yeah, it's so funny, you were born in a place called Rockville.
Rockville, baby.
Yeah.
It was destined to fucking rock. There was, I went to this music school where they pair you with like a band.
Oh, really? Okay.
And that was my first band. I was in a rock band called Pulse. And we would rock out.
Yeah. And then after, you were in a group called Hannah Wears Glasses, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Hannah Wears Glasses. It was me and my homie Charlotte. It's a little high school band.
Yeah. Have you ever made any songs like you wrote yesterday, or
Huh?
have you made any songs recently that like you wrote yesterday at all, or?
That I wrote yesterday. Oh my god, dude, that took me a second. I completely
Some of these
forgot
are Easter eggs that really only you know, which is
Whoa. And apparently I don't. I'm forgetting this. Damn, yeah, we put an album out called We Wrote These Songs Yesterday. Shout out Charlotte for being she was the expert lyricist. And came up with the album title and most of the...
funny. And I feel like it's rubbed off on you, right?
Huh?
Her songwriting's rubbed off on you?
I hope so.
Okay. And then also, too, because you did talk about you used to work at a bluegrass recording studio. It's called, like, I can't pronounce,
Patuxent.
Patuxent. And was it there, too, that you let a rapper come into the studio and just, like, record without your boss knowing?
Dude, yes. We had from 2014? Or maybe like 2015 to 2016 or 17. We would record so many people at night. I had like an arrangement with my boss at the time. Shout out Tom Minty for being the homie. Yeah, he would let me just go in at night.
Okay.
And just use the studio. And I would run a lot of sessions for the homies. And most of the people making music back home was like DC rap.
I mean, yeah, Wallice from there, you know.
Dude,
big
Wallice.
rap team.
Shout out Wallice.
Wallice, JPEG Mafia, yeah.
Dude, he's still holding it down.
Yeah, he still is.
Yeah, so it was a cool scene. It was definitely not... Oh, you joke. It was definitely not my scene, but it was fun, like making beats and it was just hanging with homies.
Yeah, so you worked there and you also worked at a haunted house, right?
Oh my God, yeah. I worked at a haunted forest.
What was
Shout
that
out
like?
Markov's Haunted Forest.
Shout out. I think that place might have closed down now.
Dude, I thought so too. They're still going.
Oh, really?
They're
Okay.
still up and running.
Dang. I guess some things never die.
Some things never die. That place was crazy. Me and some homies, we worked there for a while. It was like 3 or 4 years consecutively. And I was one of the actors, jumping out
really?
and spooking people, yeah. It was super fun. It was super strenuous because it's like 8 hours of
Just
you
popping
jump out,
yeah.
go ah, and then you like go back in your corner and like do the same thing like 1,000 more times. Even one year I was one of the makeup artists.
Oh,
Like doing it, and that was super fun.
Dang.
It's a cool place.
And last but not least, we have one last question for you.
Oh no.
And this one is in the form of a video.
In the form of a video.
And I want to see if this rings any bells or if you're going to bring this song back at all.
Whoa.
Crazy song.
Oh my God. There's little 14-year-old me.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. There's so much, I didn't know there was so much flashing in the beginning.
It's a very jarring video.
Uh-huh. It is. It's crazy. It is crazy. But if you notice...
Oh my God. I haven't seen this in so long.
If you notice, you are wearing a Red Hot Chili Peppers shirt in that one, which is funny.
Been an OG fan.
You're an OG fan?
It was funny, but I'm not the biggest Red Hot Chili Peppers. This wall might say otherwise. A lot of my homies are though, so
Okay.
they've introed me to the vibe.
Well, we actually have... We have one last gift for you.
Oh no.
And it's funny because maybe you can enjoy this or your friends can enjoy this. And it's a Californication on Picture This.
Holy shit. Picture this?
Yeah.
What the f is that? Dude, what? This is sick.
It's pretty cool.
It's like thick as fuck.
Yeah. It's very big.
Dude, what? Oh my God. I have like a vinyl collection now.
Yeah, I basically quadrupled your vinyl collection.
Dude, 3,000%. Thank you so much. This is so cool.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's a gift for doing the interview with us. And we actually have one small last gift too. And since, as a thanks for doing the interview, the rest of the time is all you. You could plug wherever you want, the social media that you try not to go on too much. Maybe a new song coming up, What did you got for us?
Oh shit.
What do you have to say?
Plug-in.
Or you could just promote, your recent song, Slugger. Anything you want. I'm just throwing some ideas out there,
Man, I don't even know. Because there's not too much on the horizon. I'm working on new music and videos, and they'll be out soon. you'll hear them soon if you want. So check them out.
All right. That's a wrap.
I wish I had more to
It's
plug.
okay. It's okay.
Damn.